What's up, guys? Second episode here for interiors. We're going to get into interior lighting, so we're going to touch on the dome light and we're going to talk about the gauge cluster. So to start off with your interior lights, the bulb size, to replace them with LEDs, the bulb size is 211-2. Rigid loop. You have to put rigid loop in there or else you'll get some other weird lights. These lights have a loop at the end of them, and they are critical for installing lights. You'll see it when you take your dome light down. You just need a flathead to take it down, and you'll see that they take lights with loops in them. So when you're buying lights, you have to make sure they have the loop in it. I did have an issue where I did buy a light. They showed in the picture that the light had a loop, and what I got in the mail was a different type of light. So there's other numbers in there. I'll also post a master bulb list from the Gallant Center so you can see exactly all the bulb sizes in the vehicle. But 211-2 rigid loop, 44 millimeter. I'll post a picture of the bulb that I have. And you can put all different types of colors in there. I have a blue. I had a blue in the past as well. And what you can also do, you can also put courtesy lights in. I put courtesy lights in the rear pillar. I got courtesy lights from a Diamante. I think the second gen I got it from, or I think both of the first and the second gen Diamante have courtesy lights. So I got that and I ran it. You can run it however you want. There's 3 wires. There's the ground, and you got your power. Then you have the door light as well, so you can wire all 3 of them in to have them function correctly. I believe I just had mine wired to the door, so it will just come on with the door and it will turn off after a couple seconds of locking the door. So that's something that's very simple and it's a good upgrade. I mean, you can put lights wherever you want. You can put lights underneath the dash as well. People do all kinds of crazy lights in their vehicles. And sky is the limit when it comes to lights. But this is a very simple and easy way to help to improve your interior. So let's get on to the gauge clusters. Now there's 2 different style gauge clusters for the 8th generation US Galant. You have the 99 to 01, which is the black gauge, and you have the 2002 to 2003 has the green gauge cluster. Now you cannot just swap. I just want to put this out there. You can't just swap the gauge clusters over. If you do, you're going to find that like when you open up your door, for let's say that you have a 02 to 03 and you put earlier gauge in, you'll find out when you open up the door, a different light is going to pop up than what you would think. I believe the gas light comes on if you open up the door. And yeah, the lights are different. I mean, the gauges work, like the speedometer, all that works, so you can definitely drive. But the lights on the left-hand side are different. The check engine light and stuff on the other side are the same. So those are just the things that you got to understand. There is a way around it. I just found out today. I took the backing off the circuit board. Took all the screws out, took all the lights out, and I was able to pop up the circuit board. It took my time popping all the little, you'll see it. They're like little, I'm not sure what you want to call them, but they hold the circuit board on. So you just got to take your time popping them off. So you can do that to swap gauges if you wanted a newer style gauge or an older style gauge. What you can also do too, since the older style gauge has like a faceplate, and the newer one does not, you can also take the faceplate off of the older one and put it on the new one, and it looks pretty good actually. Not only that, you can paint it as well to make it a different color. From there on, there's other things you can do. You can also change the bulbs. The bulb size they're 194s. There's 5 of them. You could change the lighting on the back of the tachometer and the speedometer and the fuel gauge and temp gauge. Change it to whatever color you want. I went ahead and bought some blue 194 LED bulbs for mine. This is the first time I'm actually messing with my gauge cluster. So that'll be nice when that comes in for me. Also, they still sell a custom backing for your gauge. You could put in white. You put in a white background for your gauge cluster, and it has all different types of lighting colors that you can choose. And I'm surprised they still sell it. And it's cheap. It's like $30 on eBay. You can buy one of them, and that'll be a good upgrade. I just may buy one just to have on the side, but you can do that to your gauge cluster. So yeah, you could change the backlighting. You can swap gauges from 02, 03 to a 99 to 01. You just gotta change the circuit board, or you can just leave it the way it is and be fine with the different lights that go on. The seatbelt light and the door light are all going to be different. And then you can go after market with the backing, the white gauges. You could put that in. They used to also make other. They don't make them anymore. At least I can't find them anymore. They used to have different trims for the gauges, but I can't find them. I may just look around and see what's up with that. I'll see if I can find a picture of somebody's custom gauge that they have in there, the custom trim. But it looked pretty cool. I wish they still had them around. But yeah, that's it for the video today. We're going to try to figure out what else to talk about in the interior in the next video. I do have my mind on, there's other custom things in the interior. I got my mind on something. Maybe we'll talk about that. So hopefully the video is helping somebody out there who wants to do more to the Galant. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.